Quick, graph y equals the natural log of the quantity 3x by hand 2 different ways. It is highly recommended that you watch the video How to Graph y equals f of the quantity k times x before watching this video. You will need graph paper, or you can download this PDF and print it. Press pause as needed anytime during the video. The first way is with the natural log dance. Y equals the natural log of x has an asymptote at x equals 0, and the 3 in the argument has no effect on this asymptote. So let's go ahead and graph the y-axis, or the line x equals 0. The origin is also unchanged by the coefficient 3 in the argument. So we'll plot that as our reference point. Also recall that the coefficient k equals 3 is inversely proportional to the horizontal dilation factor. That is, we're going to multiply each x value by the reciprocal of 3, which is 1/3. Normally, the natural log dance would be write e up 1. We put these values in that hopefully you would know for your reference. Also, keep in mind that the natural log function and e to the x function are inverses of one another. So what we're going to do is we're going to go write e over 3 up 1 because it's 1/3 of the e for the x, and the y values remains unchanged. So write 0.9 up 1. The next step would be write e squared up 2. We have to take 1/3 of that x coordinate, which is about 2.5 up 2. E to the 0 is 1 up 0, but again we have to take 1/3 of that, so it's going to be write 1/3 up 0. Write e to the -1 down 1, but we have to again take 1/3 of that, so it's about 0.13 to the right down 1. And then finally write e to the -2 down 2, but 1/3 of that will be about 0.05 down 2. Connect the points, and we'll compare that to the natural log parent function, and it is a horizontal shrink. Second way, using a table. This is our natural log table, the reverse of the e to the x table. We interchange x and y. Since k equals 3 inside the argument of the function, the horizontal dilation factor is its reciprocal, which is 1/3. So we keep the y coordinates the same, but we multiply each x coordinate by the reciprocal of 3, which is 1/3. So 7.4 times 1/3 is about 2.5. So we'll plot 2.5, comma 2. 1/3 of 2.7 is about 0.9, comma 1. 1/3 of 1 is 1/3. So over 1/3 up 0. And then 1/3 times each of the other ones. Draw the asymptote, the y-axis, the line x equals 0, and then connect the points. Compare that to the parent function, and this is the green function is a horizontal shrink of the parent function. Now you try one. Graph y equals the natural log of the quantity 2x. Use either method or both for the practice. Press pause to do this, and then resume when you're finished to check. And here is the answer. And notice from blue to green, this is a horizontal shrink.